Hello, Universal Family. So today we're going to be talking about Libra and their relationship to sexual self-image. If you want to book a reading with me, you can go to my website at aquilastrology.com. So this is a very interesting topic because Libra is a sign that rules relationships. And I wanted to talk about how the energy of Libra is very linked to the energy of sexual self-image, and how you may find that if you have planets in Libra or if you're a Libra, this may be some of the things that you go through in your life. So I wrote some notes down to make sure that I keep myself on task. So the first thing that I noticed is that a lot of Libra energy people set standards of beauty for themselves and sexiness at like a very young age, or they set out to have this image that they see themselves as, that they would like to live up to. And they will even go through like plastic surgery to fix or do something that they feel like they need to change in their body. Perfect example of this would be Kim Kardashian. She's like one of the most famous Libras that there is out there. So she's one of the Libras that went through massive transformation with her body, and also with surgery. So this is something that is also, I find, linked with Libra's relationship to their peers, their family, and their environment. Apparently, there's something that happens with Libra energy either when they're young, or there's something that happens. I don't know what it is, but there are people in their environment that make them feel like they're a sex image or a sexual image, or like they're not a person, where they feel like they can, the Libra becomes more of a possession than a person. Because if you really think about it, in the circle of the 12 zodiac signs, Libra is the only energy in the whole 12 signs that is not an animal, and it is not a person. Libra is just a scale. So it's always trying to do the balancing act when it comes to their relationship with their peers, their family, and their environment, and how they view them as some type of like sexual image to some degree because of some type of situation that happens in your life. If you agree with that, comment below. So how they look also strongly influences how they feel. I find that this is why Libra people tend to be very chameleon-like, or that they're able to shape shift and become different people. You can see Libra phase of their life and see them another phase of their life, and they can have a completely different look depending on what it is that they're going through. And I find for Libra energy people, the way that they aesthetically represent how they look is very, very important to them. It's like a currency for Libra. If Libra feels like they look good, they feel more value and more valuable. So another thing that I found too is that if they don't feel good, it can actually block their feelings. Like they can really go into a state of like depression or sadness, but you probably won't even know because Libra is always trying to balance themselves out. So they may also go through that as well. And the funny thing about them is they can look great, they look great, but there's something about some type of loneliness or insecurity that plays them because of the way that they look. So self-image for Libra, I find, is very important. Again, if that's you, comment below if you have Libra energy planets in your chart. If that's something that you've gone through, comment below, okay? I also find that if Libra energy doesn't get a chance to express itself, there's like a buildup of things, and they try to keep calm, but they can't. In fact, when Libra gets upset about maybe people projecting things onto them, or an image that they are not is being thrown onto them, I find that Libras can get actually very Aryan on you, like very hostile or aggressive. Anger directly affects like their sexual energy as well. So their sexual energy and their sexual performance. So if a Libra is upset, it can affect the way that they have sex. It can affect their sex drive, which then again affects their sexual self-image. Okay, so this is very, very important. Okay, Libra energy people, because your opposition is Aries, and Aries rules the physical energy of sex. So if you're not functioning in a way that is balanced, or the way that you feel good, you feel like you are exuding or projecting yourself properly, and you don't feel like other people are projecting their ideas of how you should be onto you, that can really affect you and make you angry. Okay. I also find that Libra has that ugly duckling phase where they don't feel beautiful when they're like young or something like that, and then for some reason like life happens or something, they lose weight or they, I don't know, gain weight, or I don't know, something happens along the way and it changes their way of viewing themselves. But it's a process, you know. So if you guys have any comments, you know, talk about your experiences. If any of you have this experience as a Libra energy person, do you find that there's a lot of people that project their energy of how you should look like and how your self-image should be? Or do you find that you yourself are one of those Libra energy people that want to exude that kind of sexual self-image? So comment below and book your reading. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye, family.